Welcome to Searching the Supernatural. The year is 1886, and a man named Edward Terrell is walking his dog in the small town of Wallingford, Connecticut. He came across a large shoebox. The box measured 30 inches long by 12 inches wide. Hoping he found a cache of shoes, he opened the box only to find something grisly. He found the torso of a dead man, missing its arms, legs, and head. Just the torso. A medical examination determined that the murder victim found in the box was killed by arsenic. Someone had poisoned him. To this very day, the shoebox murder case remains unsolved. No one knows who the victim was, and no one knows who killed him and why they killed him. Near the woods where this murder victim was discovered, there's an unassuming residential home. This home would be featured on the series Kindred Spirits, a series about ghost investigation and haunts. This home is indeed haunted. The home is subject to various manifestations of ghostly phenomena, including sounds, the movement of objects, voices and electronic voice phenomena, and miscellaneous scratches and injuries that occur on certain people as they investigate the home. In paranormal circles, it's a fact that an unknown murder will create a haunting situation. It's as if the surface of a pond was disrupted by the crime, and the ripples from this rock thrown into a pond can reverberate century upon century. Even the spirit world seems to desire justice. When murders go unsolved, haunts become all the more likely.
Now, is that to say that the spirit of the murder victim is what is haunting this home? Not necessarily. There are certain things in life that can increase the possibilities of a location experiencing supernatural phenomena. That would include the site being the location of a crime, a murder, or a suicide. These things multiply the likelihood that a place will be haunted. It's as if the barrier, the veil that separates one dimension from another has worn thin or is leaking, and intelligence from beyond can infiltrate and manifest. So it's unknown exactly who or what is haunting this home. It's known that a previous resident who apparently died in the residence was a ill-tempered and grumpy individual, and it's possible that this personality is still somehow influencing the house in which he lived. It's possible that demonic forces are pretending to be human spirits, trying to initiate a sort of bond or communication with whoever or whatever crosses their path. Now, the couple that reside in this home are very congenial and friendly, and they invited this host and several other investigators into the home. And the sheer amount of unexplainable audio captures that I recorded, the amount of spirit voices is phenomenal. And many of these are Class A electronic voice phenomena. They're extremely evident, and what they are saying is very evident. Others, there may be some debate as to exactly what is being said. There is a variety of voice phenomena, both male and female, and here is a sampling of these voices.
Anywhere in the area is good. Anywhere in the area is good.
You didn't see it yet? Oh, you didn't see it yet?
Now consider the unique quality of the voices, the unknown voices that I recorded in this house. There's a hostile voice, very belligerent, with the get out, I'll beat you, or fuck you, forgive the language. There's a pathetic female voice that sounds very sad. It says something, I think it's my son, and then some type of moan, and then I miss him. And then there's the help me, and that sounds like a female voice. There's a little child voice that intrudes. I have no idea what it's saying. I think it says, we remain hidden. And then there's that extremely elderly sounding voice, that old man sounding vocal that says, I'm here for Edna. Now, Edna is a distinctly old-time name, right? A name from past generations, and it's an elderly sounding voice saying, I'm here for Edna. So, what is this? What's going on here? It's like the Grand Central Station of the afterlife or the paranormal. But this all culminates in a security cam footage that the owner of the house recorded. And in my mind, this security cam footage is phenomenal, okay? It's phenomenal. I've seen a lot of security cam footage of supposed ghosts that end up being insects that are near the lens. When they're near the lens, they blur, they can look fuzzy, but the way that the object is moving, you can tell it's an insect crawling. You know, with the abrupt starts and stops and the miscellaneous directions that they take. That's very much like an insect. Quite often you can see their blurred legs moving around. This security cam footage was filmed on a stormy, windy, rainy night. And there's obvious wind, so someone might think that it's a piece of debris or garbage blowing around the yard. No. If something is blowing in the wind, it's going to rotate, and it's going to change angles. It's going to look like it's rotating and flipping and flopping and changing angles. This thing maintains a rather vertical position. It's pixelized. It's horribly pixelized, but it looks like a form. It looks like a form, and there's a bright light that's with the form, like it's some type of phantom flashlight or lantern. It responds to the distance from the camera. It's either larger, meaning closer to the camera, or it shrinks down as it gets further away from the camera. Now that implies dimensionality. This is a solid, moving object that's dimensional. It seems very floaty, like it's floating, although a vague suggestion of movement can be seen at the bottom, perhaps the movement of legs. The first thing this mysterious, anonymous form does is that it blocks a yard light beyond the pool in the yard. As it passes in front of the light bulb, it blocks the light bulb. Thus, it has substance. It has solidity. But it's not a defined form. It's not a person wandering around with a flashlight, because that person would look more like a person. It's something incomplete. It's a partial apparition, a partial manifestation. Yet it blocks that yard light. It has substance. And it wanders. It wanders as if it's looking or searching for something. Now keep in mind the horrible, tragic murder victim that was found in the 1800s, not far from there, with missing body parts. So if one wanted to be particularly macabre, one could say that it's searching for the rest of its body or its missing body parts. It's a very creepy security cam footage. I believe it's groundbreaking. It goes behind the house, it reappears, it's closer to the camera, it's further from the camera, and it's wandering, and it's searching. How superior, literally, how much better this footage is, and all those blurry little blobs that people post on security cameras and doorbell cameras that are insects that are near the cam or crawling on the cam. This is not an insect.
This is not a piece of debris or garbage blowing around, and this is not a person walking around, because the person would look more like a person. This is a pixelized, undefined form, and one could even think that it's missing its certain parts. When spirits appear, they can appear incomplete. It doesn't have to be the shoebox murder victim, but spirits can, and often do, appear incomplete. Quite often they'll manifest as a torso. I believe this security cam footage is, in fact, a definite ghost. It's a real video of a real ghost. It goes hand in hand with the variety of electronic voice phenomena and unknown voices that are recorded on this property. It is solid evidence. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, do anything you can. This is a new channel. It's starting, it's beginning, and we desperately need your support so we can get in that mysterious YouTube algorithm, which seems to be supernatural itself, because certain things are in the algorithm and they thrive, and other things get shoved to the peripheral and they lay there and they die. So please, help out the channel, help out these videos if you appreciate them at all. Thank you very much.